Welcome back to our first.
Welcome back to our first.
Georgia, welcome to our first podcast. Today we have Sebastian, and then you put my name here, Bertik.
Hi guys, welcome to our first sauce talk. This month was all about recycling. We have here as our guest.
Thank you for the invitation. I'm really happy to be here.
Bertik, our.
I don't know which accent was that.
No, it was
Very
a bit Russian.
Not offense.
It was from the future.
What do you do?
Oh yeah, I'm a videographer, so
Normally you are behind our camera.
yeah,
Today
exactly.
we drag him in
but
front of our camera.
yeah, it's really hard to be in front of the camera. First time I think.
No,
Yeah,
really?
I never been in a
You're
video.
really like
It's the
you're
first time.
so entertaining and good
Thank you
looking
for
and
spending your first time with us.
we're gonna talk about what happened in this challenge this month, what we learned, what were the issues. Maybe we have some enlightening situations and conversations in this talk. It's gonna be the goal. We're gonna see if it's gonna work. It's our first one.
By the way, guys, still tell us your enlightening moments and what was your difficulties and challenges that you had during the challenge, or when you didn't participate. Where do you see the challenges in recycling or upcycling clothes? Let us know.
Our challenge was to keep our clothes more in our cycle, like in our wardrobe, to reinvent them, restyle them. And we had some really crazy or nice outputs. Actually, you were wearing something as well. You had a nice two-piece out of a vest. And for me, also, I had out of a really big skirt, I could make a two-piece.
Nice.
And Sebastian also did the challenge.
Oh yeah,
You participated. What did you do?
I did like a plant pot
Yeah,
out of cans, and I'm really happy
Like
with the result
the
actually.
dog food can
Yeah,
you use,
exactly.
right?
I
And
want one
also,
for my birthday.
Okay,
oh,
will send
we
you
can
one.
make some for our garden. We're gonna restyle our garden. So maybe you can
Deal.
help us.
yeah.
Nice. So, yeah, that was really cool. And I also hope if you have still, you can always participate in our challenge. There is no time limit. There is no right moment or right month. If you are doing something, you can tag us and we're going to repost you and inspire others. Exactly.
Yeah.
So let's talk about it. How did it go?
I'm really impressed about what you did actually. I was not expecting too much, I guess.
Oh.
Kinda, because I don't know. I mean, like I don't know how to work. Actually, when I want to participate, I tell Melanie I don't know how to do clothes. I don't even know how to use a scissor. So I was like, what I'm gonna do? And then you both came with these like brand new outfits. Like what the heck?
Actually, I was really surprised about what we did.
Yeah.
Everything.
How it turned out.
Yeah.
I love the two-piece. Actually, you have the top now on.
Yeah.
I love that, like also the form, the past form. It was a gilet, like a long gilet, and it was too long for the body type, and you just cut it in two. And also the form that it made, it was really fashionable.
And we don't have a lot of experience with like upcycling clothes in general, so it was really hard for us to do a complete new outfit.
Yeah.
And I think what we realized, it takes so much time, like the effort and the time that you need to actually create something cool is crazy. So
if we are not in a machinery that is able to produce, I don't know what numbers of pieces a second, you are one person or one brand with a few people, and you're taking the care to really be conscious about the process, how it's produced. This is crazy. Like the effort and the love that goes into the pieces.
yeah,
Chapeau.
and it made me appreciate these small brands a lot more than I already did before.
Yeah, you finally understand why it cost so much, kinda.
Yeah.
Because probably everybody's just like, oh no, that's too expensive.
And also if you're used to getting it so cheap and fast and easily, because you're used to getting, I don't know, a shirt for $5, €5, whatever, it is so crazy if you are realizing the prices of something sustainable, but you also have to see the process behind it, and then it makes sense. If the quality and everything is right.
Sebi, you saw probably our questions that we had for our community, and what most people also from our community said was that they're willing to pay the price if the quality is right. But then it's also how good can the quality be of something upcycled
Yeah.
if you're working with all different kinds of material.
Fabric. Yeah.
There's also something that we realized in this challenge.
Yeah.
If you have a bad fabric, it's gonna be staying a bad fabric. Between time, effort, quality, and price.
Yeah.
It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
And interesting. I mean, there's a lot of brands already doing it.
Yeah, I think there's in general so many more challenges if you want to be sustainable, and then in the end that you get something out of it for you too to survive. This is hard. I think there needs to be a different mindset and a different thinking, because we cannot go on as we did
No, we
in
need
the past.
like the mindsets have to change in this part.
But I think it's in the right path, kind of. I think everybody now is like getting more into this. I was reading about like mostly like almost like 60 or 70% of the people is already buying secondhand stuff.
The majority is gonna request something. The system has to follow in certain ways. I mean, it also is harder. I have to do the research if it's sustainable. I have to do the research if it's worth the price. It's gonna put a lot of effort into a decision from me as a buyer. But if I'm willing to do that because it's something important for me, the system has to follow my rules as a customer. I mean, in the big pictures.
I think that was primary reasons why we had the whole idea with Us and Beyond, was to make it easier for everyone, but also in the first place for ourselves to get this sustainable fashion more accessible, and that it's the whole process of buying or being interested in sustainable fashion.
This is the journey we want to go, This space, like Us and Beyond, and also our guests we're gonna have, we want to have that change and live the journey until there together with you guys. We want to explore it. We're going to have the questions, we're going to have the problems, the start of this route, how we're going to make it easy, how we're going to make it the norm.
Yeah.
That was so deep.
Yeah. But actually, I also wanted to ask Sebastian, how is like you grew up somewhere totally different. Like for us, it's really easy to say we want to be more sustainable. We're like from such a privileged country where we actually can all afford a little bit of sustainability. But I guess there is a lot of places in the world where that is not the case, and maybe there is other things that are more important than to care about sustainability. So
I come from Colombia. Ooh, you need to put coffee here and salsa here. No, I think for us is even, I would say easier, because technically we don't have the money to spend in just clothes every month or like that. I think, if I'm honest, I just get new clothes just in December, when it was Christmas, and that's it.
Yeah.
So you get
you keep
new
that
clothes as a gift.
Yeah, exactly, and you keep that and for the rest of the year until it's again
Until
Christmas.
it's broke, I guess.
Yeah, exactly, and as I told you before, I think the first time that I reused something was when I was in the school, because when we go to the school, you need to go use uniforms. It's mandatory, and I think that feeling is so cool when you get your new uniform to go to the school. And I never had it because but I never had it because I had big brothers, and when they grow up they give it to me. So every year for me it was exactly, I was with the same uniform from my brother. So but I mean, I think it's not a big topic there actually.
You know, just have a
Azumi.
Azumi. I think you have a different view of value.
And
your clothes.
exactly, and in your culture, it's like when something is broke or something like that, we try to fix it and to take as much as we can from this before we throw away. There's also a famous thing about we are really famous for coffee. I think the best coffee in the world is from Colombia. You put hot water, and then here with two piece of metal thing, you put an old sock. These socks that you use for ladies, put it like this, and then you put the coffee there, and then you put the hot water, and then it's gonna filter all just the
so as
the
a
coffee.
filter, actually.
And that's how we do it. That's how my grandma did. That's how my mom did. And you found that it's a really ugly thing. You know, it's like a piece of sock
But it's reusing stuff.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know who came with that thing, but it's in
smart.
every house in Colombia that you just put that in the pan and then it's so awful. It's really,
I love it.
I'm gonna put a picture of that here.
Yeah, please.
For sure, my mom has one. And then like, okay, so we have that, when we have something that, what can I do with this? Because I can't afford to buy something new, so better I do something with this.
It took a surprising turn because I was expecting another answer.
Yeah.
I understand this answer as well because it is such a different approach of the consumption and the insane amount of stuff we consume if you are privileged, in a privileged position where you have like just new. It's easier to buy something new than replace it or repair it because you pay often less in this kind of fast productions. It doesn't have to be close. It can
and
be
it's
everything.
easier. Everything is just a click away. So
easy.
But
I can order it to my house.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
it's gonna be delivered.
Maybe we don't realize that as a big problem just because we have to, so.
Yeah, I think it's a privileged way of being sustainable if I have the ability to spend more money for something more sustainable.
Yeah.
So if I have something sustainable that really has a lot of work in it and a lot of value in the material and everything, it's going to be high priced.
Yeah.
So and I can afford it because I have all the basics I need in my life, like covered. And if you are not in this spot, if you need a little bit more like the fast fashion maybe, less expensive, stuff.
I thought the same thing. I had in my mind that the answer was completely different.
I mean, of course, there is a huge problem with this fast fashion also in that when you were there, remember when we went to buy sneakers and was like a huge place with with just shoes everywhere that all of them were fake and really cheap and really fucked up and
I remember that as well.
But still, even for that, for us, it's kind of a little bit hard to afford that. So still, I think the balance.
So you keep it for a long time.
And it happened with everything. For fast fashion is or like for
normal
you the brand, like your Gucci and your these kind of things. Yeah.
I think the fast fashion in general is the problem of a lot of consumption. So I think the more privileged areas of the world are the ones who really make it the fast fashion because they are consuming so much that is worth to make it.
That's a very good aspect.
Actually, since when I was living in Colombia, I think I just had one pair of shoes. That's it.
Yeah. I even remember when
I came here, and I realized that with just one click, I can deliver clothes to my home or shoes. I discovered another word and it's like, this is so bad, but I was happy. I was like, click, and I have the money to do it. I start to work here and I have, what I do with this money.
I want to consume.
It's so bad, but
so
I didn't have that before. And I just one pair of shoes.
But still, like when he buys shoes, I don't know how it is now, but even when you came to Switzerland for a long time, when you ordered new shoes, you wear your old shoes until they're dead. And then I was like, why are you not wearing your new shoes? You just bought them. They're beautiful. And he's like,
come after.
Yeah, and he's like, but I wear my old ones still. And I'm like, I have like 15 pair of shoes and I wear all of them.
Actually, I was in a shooting and one of my clients said like, oh, nice shoes. And I realized like, I bought it 5 years ago. And they look still,
So
but because, maybe I was with this mindset about in Colombia, like, use this and first I used them.
So you grew up with the mindset or the consciousness on how to be careful with your clothes. With your items in general. We want to achieve the same for the next generation. So we can achieve a really big change of mind if we are giving that into a new life, new generations as well. So, and we're going to start with it, or we are the start of it. I mean, us general as a society.
I mean, like, it's like a cultural thing, and of course we're really different in that case. But now that you bring these memories, it's exactly like that. Like I remember, I just have one pair of shoes original. I don't know if they were original, but I paid a lot for that. Well, my dad paid for that because I was a teenager and everybody I saw in the school that the rich kids has these kind of shoes. It's like, and I always bought really cheap shoes. And one day I want to fixed in the society. I don't know. So I asked my dad to buy one of these, and my Colombian mom's like that. Like, okay, here's your shoes. Merry Christmas. And I was like so happy. But my mom like, don't run too fast. Don't
You
play.
cannot wear them.
Yeah, don't play football with them.
Don't
if
do
it's
that, don't do
raining,
this.
I can't go out if it's raining because they
So
were like,
actually, like,
I have to be really careful.
Like
you
wear
know?
them with a cover.
Yeah,
Wear them with, like with a raining jacket.
Yeah, exactly. It's like they're
A
here
really
about.
cute picture of
yeah.
him with two bags on his feet.
But yeah, I can imagine you having something that you design for so long, but you need to be careful. You can use it
Yeah.
because you know that you will need to save more money or this kind of stuff to buy a new one. So that was and they got stolen.
So actually we had a big realization here.
Yeah.
But also, I need something less deep now. I want to be a little bit stupid.
Something fun.
We have prepared a little game.
So
It's gonna be really interesting. Where's the dog? Oh, hi.
the dog. We look at the pictures first, or we
No,
just-
no. You need
okay.
to. Yeah, I know, but so you know what you have. Oh, I have good ones.
Oh my. Number one, when you realized that your Tinder date also loves sustainable fashion. What do you have?
Show me. Okay, we're getting there.
Yeah.
Mine is cute because I'm innocent.
Oh, you get surprised.
Wow.
Oh, that looks like a.
When someone says they don't care about the environmental impact of their clothing choices. Oh, I see. Yes.
Yeah.
I love it. It's gonna. I'm imploding.
I choose this one.
So judgmental.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah. So, how is her name?
Merkel.
Call me.
So this is mine. When some ketchup drops on your favorite upcycle piece, or sauce
okay.
drops on your favorite upcycle
Your
piece.
Colombian salsa.
My favorite. Oh, yeah, I hate that.
Some
And
chimichurri.
happen.
You have the half of the meal on your clothes.
This is not.
I have one too.
Because I'm really dramatic.
I have a similar actually. This is mine.
I love it. I'm just acting like nothing happened.
Yeah, but you know.
My clothes is ruined, but I'm fine.
Good.
That's it?
Oh,
You have
I
an
think
idea?
that was a really cool game.
That was a good idea to buy this game.
Kyle.
Guys, I enjoyed our little round a lot.
Yeah,
I
me
think it
too.
was a lot of fun. So, and next up is going to be our Fashion Revolution month. So stay tuned for some more.
Yeah.
Thank
Okay,
you
bye.
Sorry.
Thank you so much for the invitation. I mean, like, okay, I have to.
I was like, okay, guys.
I have stuff to do too.
Thank you for being here.
No, my pleasure. My
Okay,
pleasure.
bye.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.